Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, we're taking a look at a brand new card. I just woke up 5 minutes ago, but you can probably tell. This hairdo, this is hair only a mother could love, that's for sure. But yeah, today, brand new card revealed, another illusion monster. They've been doing this. They did this last set at the end of the set, kind of just a couple of random illusion monsters. And I like this. I've been talking about this. I want them to kind of just build a base of illusion monsters. Now, the more playables, the better. We got one yesterday that was interesting, but I thought fell short overall. I don't think it's going to see play in any kind of competitive deck. We'll see if this one kind of matches that bill. But also, another cool thing I didn't even mention in yesterday's video is it looks like they're taking a bunch of monsters. Not a bunch, but they're taking some monsters from some of the classic games. And this is Golgoyle from one of those old games. And making them into this. So that's really cool because all those old monsters just have old Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. So they're kind of just reviving a bunch of old Yu-Gi-Oh vibe cards, which is really cool, and hopefully it goes well, and hopefully sooner than later we actually get like a legit playable illusion deck. I'm not talking about like Chimera. Like Chimera is cool, but it's not really an illusion deck. It's like this beast fusion deck that happens to have a couple of illusion monsters that are playable in it. So I want to see a full-on illusion deck at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's see what we got today, though. This is Golgoyle the Great Djinn of Steel, or Golgoyle the Iron Giant Djinn. Cool name, regardless, honestly. Design's cool too. I like him a lot. He looks cool. At first I thought this was like Earth Machine, and I saw he was level 10, but he's an illusion. So, level 10 illusion, Earth, 1800 attack, 3200 defense, way bigger than the one shown here. It's actually literally twice as big as that one. So maybe that's part of the lore, so it's like a bigger version of that. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. That is classic illusion stuff, nothing crazy there. If your machine or illusion monster battles, after damage calculation, you can target one of your monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Special summon it. Now that's an interesting effect. This is literally Monster Reborn from banish or graveyard, and it's any monster. Right, like the thing about this effect is this effect doesn't just reborn machines and illusions. That's just the only monster that needs to battle. You just need one of those types, and this guy's one of them. So just putting this guy on the field and attacking something means you get to reborn from banish or grave literally any monster. So now it doesn't need to be in defense position, so you can still hit links and stuff like that. That's actually not the worst effect. It does require battle phase, so it does mean turn 1 going first. It's dead. In fact, it's dead even on your opponent's turn going first, if you went first, because your opponent's probably not going to attack into this foolishly. But interesting effect for sure. Not terrible. It's just requiring it to be a battle phase situation is a little bit tough. And last effect, if this card is banished from the field, you can special summon it. Not a bad float either. If you're banishing it yourself, that would have to be kind of the situation there. Overall, I don't think this card has enough. No, I think the good sign is it seems like we're getting a little more interesting with the illusion cards. Like they're closer to playable here, but this guy is a huge brick, like, you know, he's a card that you have to get on field to get any sort of value from, but he doesn't get himself on field. So, I mean, I guess the trap card that can summon him from deck is interesting, but he can't. I think that trap says you can't trigger this card's effects during the main phase of that turn. So, not there yet, but it's interesting, right? I don't like that this card gets, like, the summoning when it gets banished is nice, but it's only from field. So you have to, like, you can't, like, Gold Sark or cross out Designator him just to get him to summon. He has to already be on the field and then get banished, which is pretty not great, to be honest. This effect's, like, we already talked about the problems of this effect, and then this effect doesn't really do much either. It's just one of those things. This card is not great, okay? We're in the same position. I want to keep you updated on all things illusion because I really want illusions to have, like, some cool stuff. I really think it's totally possible maybe an Illusion structure deck comes out sooner than later. Maybe it's just another core set situation. We're going to get another Illusion archetype, a brand new one, and that's what takes off. We need something, though. It feels like we really need something to kind of set the tone for Illusion, because I don't want the only thing of note for Illusions to like literally just be Chimera that like, oh, Chimera plays like 2 or 3 Illusion monsters. That's just not enough. I want it to feel like its own thing, because it just feels like an extension of like Branded almost at this point still. So I don't love that, but still, keep pumping them out, Konami. Just make them a little bit better, okay? A little bit better. This card's kind of a dud for me, but let me know your thoughts down below if you think there's anything else going on with this card. I'm just not overly impressed, but I'm out of here for today. Like I said before, and in every video, I am keeping you up to date on anything news-wise. I think this leaves us with 17 cards left in the set, and 15 days before the set comes out. So Konami's been trickling 1 card a day. If they keep that up, you know, we'll be right about on schedule. Plus, I think there's at least 1 wave of like legit archetype support. I think based on how the set numbers work out, there are like 2 slots in the main deck monsters that are just like right in the middle of like archetypal support. So I don't think all the rest is random support yet. I think there could be 1 or 2 archetypes here that get like full-on support down the line, so in the next week or 2. So keep your eyes open for that. I'm bringing you anything that drops in the next couple weeks, and honestly, just going forward always. I love making news videos. But let me know your thoughts on this. Is there anything redeeming this that I'm not seeing? Let me know. But I'm out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.